Oh yeah, shit, I was recording that whole time.
There we go. There it is. There's the microphone. Almost had a Dangleclack right out of the gate. All right. Pow. Well, hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. Mic might be a little bit hot, I think. Let's turn this down a little bit. That's fine. We'll just turn it down a little bit. Hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome and hello. If anything's ever too loud or too quiet, just please let me know in the chat and I'll get it corrected as soon as I possibly can. But welcome, you guys. It's Thursday. That means it's vlog day. Really appreciate you guys coming out tonight. Should be a fun one tonight. We're going to do a little bit of tweeting at Robert Califf, but other than that, should be a real fun vlog. Yeah, we got a new FDA commissioner as of literally today. So I thought we would take this opportunity to very politely and with utmost kindness introduce ourselves to our new FDA commissioner. I think we can do that. I think it's going to be something that could be good and effective in telling our stories to the new FDA commissioner, but we'll get there when we get there, you guys. Let me do a real quick rundown for you as far as what's coming up tonight, what you can expect to see in this hot action-packed vlog tonight. What's up, Bradley? I see you there, buddy. Tony, I see you. Data's here. Data. Jason, John. I see Nathan Smith in the chat as well. Sky Cult, my man Sky Cult is here. Sick Boy is here. Yeah, rest in peace, headphone users. Am I being too loud? I'm just kidding. I peaked it on purpose. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. In spite of what I just did, I would say that you should follow Chris Collins' advice and just smash that like button. Let me do a real quick rundown. Of course, we have a beer from the Poon Sauce McNasty collection. We're going to be doing some hot news action because I want to talk about Robert Califf. Of course, we got some Assignment America. Of course, we got What I've Been Vaping. We are also going to do a little first impressions for a little single coil banger RDA that showed up like 2 weeks ago now, and I haven't built it yet. And a few people have told me that this RDA is kind of a little bit of a flavor banger. So we're going to do some first impressions for that. Of course, we're going to do a liquid tasting. In fact, we're going to have count them, 1, 2, Thursday. 2 liquid tastings tonight because I had one set aside. We're going to taste some Redback Juice Co. from Australia, but we're also going to be testing a Homeboy OC, sup Spike, Homeboy OC, like prototype liquid that he sent to me. He's like, taste this on the vlog. So I'm tasting it on the vlog. He's bullying me into it. I'm just kidding. And we're going to do it, and we're going to taste that a little bit later. Of course, we're going to have some mail, and of course, tonight is the night we're doing a band review. I hope everybody who's here did the little survey question at the beginning. I like metal is something you would say. Looks like 73% of you are going to be on board with tonight's band review. And unfortunately, 26% of you are just going to have a terrible time listening to this band. But okay, here we go. First things first, it's time to whet the old whistle. At least I think that's what we're doing first. Yeah. I thought I had a pretty good plan for tonight's live stream, but when you get in the moment and you start streaming live, then you want to, improv and freestyle, but that's not what we're going to do tonight. I see you there, Homeboy OC. He says it's a bangin' juice. I'll be the judge of that, yuck, if you can even call yourself yuck anymore. That's going to be happening much later. Hope you're in for a long night. Homeboy OC, hope you got some bagel bites or some pizza rolls or something, sitting in front of the couch, watching some vlog action, Dwayne. Let's have a beer. Yes. This is the beer we're going to be having tonight from Advocacy, and I'm never going to say that right. Not that you can read it in the death metal logo. Advocacy. This is called Coven. This came from the Poon Sauce McNasty collection. Hey, yo there, Kevin K. I see you there. Yo, cool tech dreamer. How you been, buddy? So we got a beer. This is it. This is a Russian Imperial Stout, 12.5% Ardrot Theory in Washington, D.C. It's called Ghost, but it's also called Coven. I see some places call it Ghost, and I see some places call it Coven. Maybe it's Ghost Coven. I'm not 100% sure, but we got 16 ounces of 12% alcohol from our very own, it's Mr. Poon Sauce McNasty. He sent this my way. This is one of his favorite breweries, Ardrot. Andy Jones is one of the 27%. That's okay. Maybe we can get you on board with some metal tonight, Andy. Let's pour. Oh, yeah. What were you expecting, really, from a Russian Imperial Stout other than it looks like you're about to drink frothy motor oil? Yeah, let's get a nice little head on there. Woo! Still got some left. This is going to be a good night. Just poured this into a nondescript, non-branded tulip-style glass. I like holding it at the bottom because it makes me and everybody else watching like crazy nervous. But look at that. You can't see through that. It's like space without the stars. Cheers to you guys. Whoa, mama. That is a savory Russian Imperial Stout. What's up, Frank Neal? I see you there, man. Thank you for being here. This is a savory Russian Imperial Stout. In fact, I just want to go over to Beer Advocate. No rating on this. No rating at all. Ooh, let's see what let me try to describe this first before we get into any sort of descriptions of it. It's definitely a Russian Imperial Stout. It's definitely, all Russian Imperial Stouts give me a savory herbal sort of note to it. Savory, herbal, maybe a little bit pardon me, burp life. Maybe a little bit of caramel kind of flavor in there. It's very alcohol forward, straight up, big body, big mouthfeel, big lingering finish. This person says, the nose is roasted malt. Oh, really? Yeah, I definitely get that too. Touch of spice, seems like cinnamon, very light outline, like coffee and dark chocolate on the nose. Mild notes of coffee and chocolate. It's very mild and drinkable. Even the alcohol is pretty well hidden. Listen, I disagree with this person on literally everything so far. It is, to me, very alcohol forward. I guess if you drink a lot of 12% beers, you could say that, oh, maybe this one's a little bit, more in the back seat. It's not. It's not to me. I don't drink a lot of 12 ABV beers. So it gets real alcohol forward. But yeah, coffee, chocolate, caramel, I could see that. It's just big. It's just a big beer, big body, thick in the mouth. God, there's so many that's what she said jokes going on right here, James Larson. Jump on those. That's what she said. And there's another one for you. What's up, Legion Vapes? I see you there. Yeah, super delicious. Coffee, chocolate, caramel forward. Big, stouty, alcohol. Whew. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good night. Now, I don't know that I have anything I can pair this with right now. I don't even have a tobacco set up at the moment. That's how effed in the A I am right now. I don't even have a tobacco set up. This would go really, really well with a tobacco. Like, really very well. The only place I have a tobacco is the QP tobacco in my Weenax. We'll see. Delightful. It's actually really very nice. This QP tobacco flavor, which is this guy right here. Let me tell you, this is a good tobacco. If you're looking for a good tobacco, QP Taba e-liquid BVC. This is a 12 milligram, 70 VG liquid. It's awesome in pods, pairing really well with this. I might go for the banana. Look, I've got some baked banana cream beauty here. Let's just give it a shot. New Wave Dave, how's the cat? Hey, that's actually pretty good too. Hey, that's actually real good. Yes, that is really a very good pairing right there. The banana bread kind of fits really well. It's just a good fit for this particular sort of coffee chocolatey caramel stout that's happening. Dang, I really like this. And because it's alcohol and its only purpose is to intoxicate you, I'm starting to feel a little bit intoxicated. Let's get that buzz on, you guys. It's just going to make everything better. All right. Well, we got a beer. We got a beer in the gullet. It's making me salivate in my mouth. Like I can feel my salivation glands. Is that what they're called? Pouring salivation out of there. Swamp Fox, Lorna Shore, absolutely. Absolutely Lorna Shore. Are you kidding me? Making me salivate. That's damn delicious. That is GD delicious. So, look, we got a beer in the tank. Let's real quickly talk about a few things I've been vaping because it's not much despite all of the things I have on my desk. Voopoo Doric 20 is up in my bedroom right now on my nightside table. That's been the pod du jour. I just love the crap out of that Doric 20. I think it's headed to the Hall of Fame. Pop Reel, Weenax, Revolve. These have just been my pods. Additionally, the same company that did the Revolve, which I'll have a review for very soon, did this little number here called the Pebble, which I will also have a review for very soon. This pod is a banging pod. Banging in every way. QP's in there. That QP tobacco in there is really good. Vaporesso, it's that Target 200. I just like this material and I like holding it. That's the Valerian 3 on top. Rich Kids of Instagram on the inside. This is just a reliable, I like sub-tanks. I like having a sub-tank, one or two sub-tanks going all the time. They're just super convenient. Doing pretty well tonight, Daniel. I appreciate you being here. We got a whole mess of vlog action to tear through and it's going to be great. That's delicious. This has not left my hand. Here, these few things are the things that have not really left my hand. We'll leave it there. Yeah, it's the Gwar box. It's the Def Mod. It's the Fatality 30mm. Just put a review up for this on YouTube. If you want to watch it, check it out. I think it's one of my better reviews, if I'm being honest. Love this banana cream beauty. As we've established, that's delicious. Would you believe me if I told you that the Havoc was still going strong? Same coil head from the review. Not even a slurp, not even a nothing. I kind of cannot believe that Havoc coil head has lasted. Dude, we're coming up on a year for that, I think. A year? Yo, Bridget K. Something else that hasn't really left my hand. You see that? You know what that is. It's a Sub-Tank Mini. A Sub-Tank Mini. Sub-Tank Mini, you guys. Sit on the Boxer. What is it? Elixirs? Yeah, Ancient Elixirs is on the inside. Blush. Ancient Elixirs Blush is on the inside. Delicious flavor. I like it on the Boxer. I just really like the restricted lung that I'm getting from the Sub-Tank Mini. Very much enjoying it. If it would fire instead of measuring my resistance. Okay, Boxer. Okay. There we go. It's a really nice restriction. And this is just a round wire in here. If you guys were here last week when we built the Sub-Tank Mini. Yeah, Sub-Tank Mini. You have to do it twice. We use just round wire. Just round wire build in here. It's just round wire, cotton, and a Sub-Tank Mini. And it's a spectacular vape. Spectacular. Legitimately enjoying that. The last two things I've been using, it's the Revenant with the Type 2. There's some Super Grimm liquid that's going to be hopefully released very soon in that United Kingdom from Super Good. This is my collaboration with Super Good. We've got some Super Grimm in there. That's mango raspberry iced tea. It's freaking delicious. Beautiful flavor, excellent crackle. And then lastly, boom, it's Golden Boy. I got a Voltrove RDA on the inside. I think we did the Voltrove last week, 2 weeks ago, maybe, 100%, not sure. Delicious. This is the very, very last little bits. Let's see which magnet came out. That one came out. Faulty magnets on these doors. The very last of that Raspberry Ripple, a moratorium. I love the crap out of this liquid, you guys. I want more bottles of this Raspberry Ripple so bad, so badly, so desperately. It's in the Voltrove. Hopefully, I think the Voltrove video is going to go up on Saturday. I'm not quite done with it yet, but I think it's going up on Saturday. It's like 10 minutes of me gushing about this Boro Bridge, like completely gushing about it. It's just so fucking good. This, pardon me, this more than anything has been in my hand. I love the crap out of that Voltrove. I love the crap out of that billet box. Give it to me. Put it in my face. So yeah, that's it. That's really what I've been vaping. There's some other things on my desk. The Atlas isn't going anywhere. I still got that retro vape, that Velocity set up, but I think that's getting taken down soon. I have that BO1 RDTA that gets some pretty good use, but I think that's going to get taken down soon. You know, things have to get taken down to make way. We got to make way for new things and new products and new setups. I've mentioned this before at least 1 trillion times, but man, I love setting up a setup. Who doesn't love setting up a good vape setup? I love it. And then I hate tearing them down. I hate putting them out away. I hate cleaning out the atomizer. I hate re-wicking it. I hate all that stuff. So instead of doing that, just set up a new one. Just set up a completely new setup. You'll be good to go. You never have to worry about re-wicking or anything like that. Anyway, since we're still within the first half hour of this here vlog live stream, I just want to talk about Robert Califf so much. So let's just jump into some news and advocacy literally right now. No. First, before we get to news and advocacy, I will see if the super chats came in. Going straight into news and advocacy without doing super chats? What am I, crazy? That doesn't make any sense. There was one super chat. Hang on, let me grab it. I grabbed a screenshot of it. Matt had a pre-vlog super chat. Cheers to another good vlog and minimal Dangleclacks. Yes, we always here at GrimmGreen Industries, Matt, we try to keep those Dangleclacks to a bare minimum. But that only means that some will definitely happen. So, moving forward, Omar, that's very gracious of you. I just asked, how can I be good looking like you? You can. You probably are. I'm not an attractive person. I would not consider myself good looking. Look at me. Easy bar to reach. Easy. Easy bar to reach, Omar. I know you can get there. New Wave Dave in with the super chat says, okay, that's fine. I told my cat he needed to go on a diet, as you do, So the bastard made brownies with X-Lax and offered me one as I was leaving to go on a 2-hour road trip. It hit me when I was in the middle of a traffic jam. Yeah, that's how it happens. Your cat is an evil genius. Your cat can make brownies with X-Lax in them, and then you, like Dave, everything you know about your cat, all the experiences we've had with your cat, you're going to go, oh, cat. You made some brownies. Well, I have nothing to be worried about here. I can confidently just eat some of your brownies that you made. Confidently. I have so much faith and trust in my cat to make good brownies, and I'll even eat it in the car before a 2-hour road trip. Dave, You need to be more aware of your cat. Appreciate you, Dave. Tyler B. Oh, we're going to get to you, Tyler B. Yo to the yoy. This is the second time I've been snowed in and missed work in a month, both times on a vlog day. Yeah, I'll take a snow day if it's on Thursdays. Dude, Tyler, I'm honestly jealous of your station in life right now. The idea that you get to miss work because of the snow and it's on a Thursday, so you just get to be like at your house, in your warm house on your couch watching the vlog, not at work. Dude, that's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. In my, forever of working for Starbucks, we never missed work because of the snow. Never. Never miss work because of the snow. We had to work extra hard when there was snow there. Anyway, appreciate you being here, Tyler B. We got a super chat here from Roger Dunn. He says, yes, let's have a great stream. Much love, Nick. Bro, much love back to you. I'm just going to stream the only way I know how, and I'm going to try to do it the best way that I can. So I appreciate you being here. Kawimoto. Kawimoto 300. Bro, Zeusex has me rolling. Love you and the vlogs. Wait, do you mean Zeusex or Zeusex? Because I think you mean Zeusex. Is it Zeusex or Zeusex? It's one of those two. It's slight. The difference between them is slight. Zeusex, Zeusex. Did you hear the difference? There's a difference there. We got a super chat from Not the Real Gerard. This hasn't happened in like months, you guys. Mark this date down. February 17th. Not the Real Gerard Butler did a super chat. Okay. He says, you need to prove to Dwayne that you're going to run long tonight. And yo to all the cool kids. Oh, even Matt Sinister? Really, bro? Even Matt Sinister? After everything that he did. I'm just kidding. He didn't do anything. But yeah, shout out to Matt Sinister. And yeah, we're going to run long. The Dwayne liquid tasting is going to be the last thing that we do tonight. So I can make that whenever I want. I can make that at like 8:30 p.m. tonight. We could run till 9. I'm not doing a 5-hour vlog, but we could. We could run till 9. Okay, we got one last super chat here from Abala. Yeah, dude. I've been vaping the V-Through by your advice. What do you think? Well done. Good job. Do you like the V-Through? I love the V-Through. The V-Through and the Weenax K1 are both in my pod Hall of Fame. The V-Through can do no wrong in my eyes. The Weenax K1 can do no wrong in my eyes. They're awesome. I hope you like it, baller. Hope you like it. I think you made a great choice. I just hope that you enjoy it. Now, who's got their Twitter fingers ready? You ready to send out some Twitters? I am. That was probably way too loud. Way too loud. But the biggest and firstest news that I want to talk about, and Homeboy OC, Dwayne, I expect you to take part in this because I know for sure that you have a Twitter. You can't hide it from me anymore. You can't. Anthony, we got a Gwar flannel to open up a little bit later. Cliff Douglas, former president of the American Cancer Society. While he is a tobacco controller, I do kind of believe him to be on the side of vaping. He announced earlier today on Twitter that yes, in fact, it's official. Dr. Califf has been confirmed as the new commissioner of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. And depending on who you talk to and who you listen to, Dr. Califf is either going to come in and do sweeping changes to all of the regulatory processes, including opioids and vaping and COVID-19, or Dr. Califf is going to be the death of vaping. There's too many people out there, bad actors. Dr. Califf, death of vaping. This is it, you guys. This is it. This is the end of vaping with Dr. Califf. If I had $1 for every time someone told me that this one thing would be the end of vaping, I'd retire. I'd be a rich man. I remember when people told me that cloud chasing, that's going to be it. That's going to be the death of vaping, you guys. Cloud chasing. Oh, vape meets. Vape models. Vape models are going to be the end of vaping, you guys. They're going to be the death of vaping. Cloud comps. Cloud comps are going to be the death of vaping. Going to be the end of vaping. Scott Gottlieb, other FDA commissioner, it's going to be the end of vaping. End of vaping. Stephen Hahn, when he was our FDA commissioner, Stephen Hahn, it's going to be the death of vaping. It's going to be the end of vaping. I think we've gotten to a point where there's not going to be a death or end of vaping. It's just going to be a level of nonsense that we have to deal with. You're not going to ever, Califf, in all of his power as head of the FDA, cannot just ban vaping. Can't do it. Not possible. So, what I would like to do tonight, so let's get it to be a little bit more official here. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Dangleclacks. That's fine. It's Dangleclacks. It's Dangleclacks. How much did you hear? Where do I need to start? Yeah, I know. And then Dwayne hits me up. It just takes like 20 to 30 seconds for the... It takes like 20 or 30 seconds for it to catch up. There it was. That's the first Dangleclack. Dangleclacks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am looking at the chat. Thank you. Thank you. It'll just, it needs to catch up real quick. Yep. Dangleclacks. Yep. Nope, Jacob, it's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. It's not you. It's me. It's Dangleclack City. It's Dangleclack City population Nick. Okay. Robert Califf, you guys. Robert Califf. He's our new head of the FDA. And it says, despite objections to drug industry ties. So last week, I had mentioned a few times like, oh, limbo. He might be in limbo. He might not actually get this confirmation because there's so many people in Congress that disapprove of his ties to the pharmaceutical industry. In fact, Bernie Sanders called him out personally and said that he just adds to the revolving door between big pharmaceuticals and the head of the FDA. And you kind of go, yeah, that's just the way that it's always been, Bernie Sanders. You know who can change that? Congress, Bernie Sanders. Congress can change that. Congress can make it so that no more heads of big pharmaceutical companies can just go have like some sort of little drug fantasy camp as the head of the FDA, approve all of their company's drugs, and then, oh, I'm done head of the FDA. I did what I was here to do. I approved all of my company's drugs. Yeah. So he came under some scrutiny for that. But apparently that scrutiny wasn't enough to have a vote or have him not be there because he's there. And depending on who you talk to, there's some bad actors I feel in the vape scene who just want to stir shit up and cause controversy and saying things like, oh, this Dr. Califf, he's going to be the death of vaping. He's going to be the end of vaping. He's going to be the death of vaping. He's not. And if and maybe you already heard this, I don't remember exactly when I muted myself. If I had $1 for literally every time someone told me that something was going to be the death of vaping, I could probably retire. Cloud chasing. I remember people tell me, oh, cloud chasing, it's going to be the death of vaping, you guys. Cloud chasing. Vape models. Nope. Vape models, that's it. Vape models is the end of vaping. It's going to be the end of vaping. Cloud comps are going to be the end of vaping, you guys. Pod systems are going to be the end of vaping, you guys. The truth is, there is not going to be an end of vaping. It's just going to be how many hoops we will have to jump through to vape. As it stands right now, Calif has said one thing about vaping. One singular thing. And this is what it is. This is what everybody talks about. This one paper he did about how to stop the epidemic of vaping-associated lung illnesses. He wrote this peak Ivali, October 29th, 2019, peak Ivali. He wrote this. This is his one stance, his one thing he has ever said about vaping. And he said it once when he wasn't even the FDA commissioner, and it was during peak Ivali. Okay, so context matters in this case because he's speaking at peak Ivali, as it's happening, as kids are dying from vaping vitamin E acetate contaminated THC cartridges. He's not a big fan of flavors. This is where he lands. He doesn't seem to be a big fan of flavors, but he does seem to be a big fan of prescription model. Could be his history with big pharmaceuticals, but he's a big fan of the Australian prescription model of vaping and e-cigarettes. The thing he's most worried about is an unregulated black market. He's all about regulating these things, regulating them, no more flavors, regulating them, and punishing people who sell to anyone under 21. Some of that seems pretty reasonable. Some of that does. So what I would like to do is I want to tweet. I want to introduce ourselves, basically. I want to introduce ourselves in, like I said, the most polite and kind way possible. In fact, this is a perfect example of the tweets that I would like to send to Robert Califf. I'll be posting a link in the description. Tooney already has it in the chat. This is a perfect example of a tweet that we're going to send to Robert Califf. Philip, big THR advocate on Twitter. Love this guy. Congratulations on your confirmation, Dr. Robert Califf. FDA Tobacco has a duty to help the 500,000 Americans who die smoking cigarettes every year by making vaping and other tobacco harm reduction products accessible. We have a lot of work to do, FDA Commissioner. This is a flawless peak. This is a flawless tweet that I would like us all to tweet at Dr. Robert Califf. And we're not going to be mean. We're not going to be ugly. We're not going to throw things around like paid off by Bloomberg or MSA blood money or any of the other ridiculous talking points that we like to use. All we're going to do when we tweet at Robert Califf, our new head of the FDA, is just tell our story. Be kind, be positive, and tell your story. Read this tweet for me. This is the tweet that I have authored, ready to go to Robert Califf. Peruse it. Let me know what you think. Your pop filter's too close to the mic, Lee. Don't talk to me about pop filters. Is that too far? See, that's too far now. I think we're better there. What about this tweet? Congratulations on your new position at FDA as one of the 13 million plus Americans that once smoked cigarettes and no longer does thanks to vaping. Let's steer FDA to follow the science and save some American smokers' lives. We have a lot of work to do. Hashtag I'm proof. This is the hashtag that I'm going with. You don't have to use this, but I really like this hashtag, and it was a thing back in the day, and now it's not so much a thing anymore, and I kind of want to bring it back. So I'm going to be tweeting at Robert Califf, And what I would encourage you to do, tweet. Here, let's just put this in the description right now. Let's put this in the chat right now. Boosh, chat, go. There it is. Just tweet at him. Just tell him your story. Say, Robert Califf, I smoked for this many years. I've been smoke-free for this many years. I couldn't have done it without insert the flavor of your choice right here. Vaping can save 1 million lives. Hashtag I'm proof. Send to Robert Califf. Your personal story matters. We all have that experience, you know? We all have that. I mean, I'm assuming a lot of us were smokers before we were vapors. We all have a transitioning story. We all have someone in our life that has been affected by cancer from smoking. My grandfather died of smoking-related cancer, death, disease. We all have someone in the family maybe that has been affected by this. So this is my thing. I want to, and I want all of us to, if you're in the chat right now, let's just tweet. Let's just tweet at him. Tell your story. Tell him how you quit. Tell him how critical flavors were. Remind him that this is a consumer product. If smoking is a consumer product, vaping needs to be a consumer product because he doubles down. He really likes this prescription model idea. And here's the thing. He's not a dumb person. Simplicity and elegance like a boss, Scott Jenkins, like a boss. Here's the thing. Califf is first and foremost a scientist. He's a doctor. So he's going to look at data. He's going to consider evidence. He is well aware of what harm reduction is, well aware of what tobacco harm reduction is. In this paper that everybody keeps coming back to about how he's going to kill vaping, he talks about harm reduction. He talks about Han Lick. He knows who Han Lick is, the inventor of the e-cigarette. He knows what the Royal College of Physicians is. He's aware of their 95% rating. He's well aware of what the UK is doing with e-cigs in their society and vapor products, encouraging all current smokers to switch as soon as possible. He's well aware of that. He says in this paper that the history and the context of e-cigarettes and vaping matter. How these products are getting used matter. So please, let's make a really, exactly, Donovan, tell this to Robert Califf. Say, dear Robert Califf, my father died of lung cancer from smoking cigarettes, and I didn't want to follow that same path, so I use less harmful vapor products. They literally saved my life. Hashtag I'm proof. These stories matter. Your stories matter. Even if you think your story is, nothing to write home about, even if you're my story, which is nothing to write home about. Started smoking when I was 13, smoked for 14 years, discovered vaping in 2009, haven't had a cigarette in 13 years. Vaping works. Hashtag I'm proof. That's all you need to do. Tell your stories. Please tell your stories. We got a new FDA commissioner, and look, I'm not going to keep rehashing. People think he's going to be the end of vaping. I don't think that. I don't think he's going to be the savior of vaping, but I do believe he is a doctor and a scientist first, and he will absolutely care about the data. Absolutely. He can look at the CDC's National Youth Tobacco Survey and see that youth vaping is down over 60% over the last 2 years, pre-pandemic. He'll be able to see that and look at that data and go, oh, okay, youth vaping is way down. He believes in vaping for smokers, for adult smokers to quit. He said so much in this. If people could get past, calls for an immediate ban on flavors. This is from 2019. Peak Ivali. So just keep that in mind. And honestly, I'm not against tweeting science at him. This is something from the National Institutes of Health. I'll put some links down in the description that you can tweet at him. Hey, Dr. Califf, did you see this NIH study that shows that e-cigarettes may lead some to quit traditional cigarettes even if they don't intend to? Yes, these are things that we can be and should be tweeting at Robert Califf, our new FDA commissioner. And he'll be our FDA commissioner for the next 2-3 years maybe. I don't know how often they can get replaced. Trump appointed 5 different heads of the FDA. So, look, who knows? Who knows? So that's what I'd like to do. With 1 minute left, I'm going to share 2 things. There's an INCO stream coming up, you guys. There's an INCO webinar coming up soon about advocacy burnout. Yeah, real talk. Advocacy fucking burnout. I won't use so many colorful metaphors when I'm on this stream, but look at this lineup. Charles Gardner, neurobiologist. What? Ethan Nadelman? Nick GrimmGreen? I have no business being on a panel with Ethan Nadelman. Okay? I just want to point that out. But I'm going to be on this panel with Ethan Nadelman, Charles Gardner, Eli Rubinashkia. I can never pronounce your last name. And then Nancy, can't ever pronounce your last name as well. This is going to be real good. We're going to be talking about advocacy burnout because I feel it, and I think other people feel it too. So please tweet at Dr. Robert Califf as like your last advocacy, action. That's the timer. Let's stop the timer. Let me share one last thing from last week. Moonshot. Joe Biden's cancer moonshot. This is what he introduced when he was the vice president under Obama, and he's sort of reintroducing it now. This is his plan to sort of eradicate cancer in our lifetime, which is a very, very lofty goal. But they're actively soliciting ideas and stories. And again, like we're tweeting at Robert Califf, if there's a group of people that have stories about cancer, it's us. It's the vape community. I would argue that every single one of us has some story about cancer, either friends or family or personal, or that's why you switched because of X, Y, and Z. Tell your story to Joe Biden. Tell him that you vape. Tell him that you I could say, I watched my grandfather die of lung cancer because he got addicted to cigarettes in World War II. I smoked cigarettes for 13 years. And then I finally quit in 2009 with vaping. I haven't had a cigarette in over a decade. This is how you end cancer, Joe Biden. 2022 and 2023 are going to be a trip for vaping, man. A trip. So I think that's it. The last thing I always want to mention is the CASAA. CASAA has like 1,000 call to actions going right now. Not 1,000. They actually have like 2. Here's how we're going to end this. You go to CASAA, you go to Got Involved, you go to State and Local. That's where you click. You can see the whole country here. So if you're in, Indiana, click on Indiana, and it'll take you to what's happening in Indiana, if there's call to action happening in Indiana. But at the underneath this United States of America, this is everything that's currently going on. Hawaii, stop a vapor tax. Maine, please stop a flavor ban. Alaska, stop a vapor tax. Washington, Utah. Please join CASAA. Please do these call to actions. They are one of the single most effective tools that we have in fighting bad vape legislation, which is going to be popping up all over the place. That's it. I didn't get to share this. We'll share that next week, and I'll put links to literally everything I talked about down in that description below. Remember, you guys don't have to do everything, but just something. Just pick a thing. Tweet at Califf, and that can be your thing for the day. And then tomorrow, maybe tweet at Califf again, and then maybe do the cancer moonshot thing. Or maybe a few days from now, you can get on CASAA and do your testimonial. All these little things, they add up. And if we're all doing these little things, they'll all add up, and they will all be really, really helpful. I'm trying to, I'm trying to polish a turd with Califf because my hopes are so low that it's like nothing could surprise me. If Dr. Califf just got up there and said, nope, I'm an anti-vapor, no more flavors, no more vaping. It's going to be prescription e-cigs only, and the prescription e-cigs are going to be the only e-cigs that are approved by the Food and Drug Administration, so your choices will be a Vuse Solo or fucking nothing. Fucking cigarettes. That's what you get. That could happen, but I can't be so cynical as to think that's what will happen. He's a man of science. He's a man of science, and all he needs to do is read the science, and I do believe that. Okay. Now then, delicious beer. We're going to pop the Dixxon off if I could get a timestamp for it. Yeah. But there's going to be another Dixxon that's going to get popped on a little bit later when we get to the Vape Mail segment because, occasionally you just buy yourself a gift, you know? You buy yourself the occasional gifty item. So now that we're done with news and advocacy, I'm going to check back in on those super chats. What's up, Club Sinister? All right, where did we leave off? That's right, Abala. Grant, that's very gracious of you. 23 days to let the Turk juice steep. How do I buy your juice? Here's the thing. Yes, this Turk juice is steeping. Not there. I don't know where it's steeping. Did I throw it away? I don't think I threw it away. It is steeping somewhere, Grant. It is steeping somewhere. You can't buy my juice. You can buy my juice. Baked. I can't tell you on video where, but if you head over to the Grimm Army Facebook group, there might be some information in there, and you can talk to Homeboy OC about how to purchase baked e-liquids. And I don't want to incriminate myself here, you know. But that's where you can buy it. In fact, yes, that's where you can buy it. Clear as mud? All right. Aaron, that's very gracious of you. Can I get a shout out for my boyfriend Josh? He's a correctional officer at a prison working 12 to 16-hour days. It's a tough, thankless job. Stay safe. Aaron, yes, of course. Dear Aaron's boyfriend Josh, shout out to you, man. You're doing the hard work. You're putting in the hours. Thank you for what you do. Your wife says it's a thankless job, or I'm sorry, your boyfriend. Don't want to rush that relationship. Certainly not. Your girl, Aaron says that it's a thankless job, so I'm here to thank you, Josh. I appreciate you very much. Thanks, Aaron, for being here. I appreciate that. Barbara Burgess, now let's plow. That is too far of an inside joke for me to even explain what's going on right there, Barbara. Now, I think I was, 11 or 12 when that happened? Jacob, that's very gracious of you. Yo, bro, just arrived. I was writing metal riffs? Oh. Do we ever get to hear some of these metal riffs, Jacob Ward? I, for one, would like to hear your metal riffs. Club Sinister. Remember, Nick, not the real Gerard Butler is the one who doesn't do anything. Shout out to all the cool kids, except not the real Gerard Butler. Sending this while blowing mud. # Club Sinister. I wouldn't expect anything less. I love that you're sending a super chat while blowing mud. And look, I got a little rivalry here happening in my Patreon. Happening in the cool kids. It's Matt Sinister versus not the real Gerard Butler, and it is a slobber knocker, let me tell you. The fan favorite, not the real Gerard Butler, might just get straight up power bombed by Club Sinister. Straight up power bombed. I for one would pay money. I would pay dollars to see that happen. Appreciate you, Matt. Red Falls, peanut butter and pickle jam. What? No, I'm not spreading that word. I'm not spreading the word. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches. Spread the word. # I'm proof. # throat mayo. What? I can kind of put 2 and 2 together of what throat mayo is, Ret Falls, but I'll clarify with you a little bit later as to what actually throat mayo is. So moving on from that, throat mayo. The wee baby Seamus, you do deserve to be on an advocacy panel. Hundy P, you are our general and we are your soldiers. Grimm Army, # tweet Califf. Yes. We Baby Seamus, God damn it, I love your dedication to the cause. I just love the fuck out of it. I don't consider myself that in any capacity. And for the record, I do not consider you soldiers. I mean, yes, this is the Grimm Army, but that's where it ends. There's no ranks. There's no generals or anything like that. But Grimm Army, let's get on hashtag tweet Califf. Let's get on that. I know Wee Baby Seamus is down for the cause. I don't even have to question that. Eifer, that's very gracious of you. Well, I got here at a wonderful point. Talking about Glancy? No. Glancy? Oh, you mean old Glancy over here? Oh, my God. No, not old Glancy, although he's going to reiterate and regurgitate every Bloomberg talking point that exists about vaping. No, not old Glancy. Appreciate you, Eifer. Even if you're here late, I won't hold it against you. What's next on the list here? That's right. Let's jump straight into some Assignment America. You guys remember Assignment America? It is time to hydrate. Sexy King Phil, good call. Damn, that is a good call. Do you guys know my good friend Kent? Kent Hill, Twisted Messes? Let's hydrate with him.
I love water. I'm glad that I love water so much. It makes it easy to stay hydrated. Hydro, homies.
Yeah. Stay hydrated, you fucking hydro homies. If you see a paid thingy up here, it's for this. It's the coldest water bottle. This is the big 64-ounce guy. I try to drink one of these every single day. You can never have too much water, although you can have too much water. Too much water could actually kill you. But this is the coldest water bottle. I'll have a link down in the description if you wanted to purchase one for yourself. Not only is it a spectacular water bottle, keeps your water fresh, crispy, cool, but it is also a spectacular palette for stickers. Can you see all the stickers happening right now? That's some talent to spin that. I'm not sure if you know how much talent that takes. But it did take some talent. Oh no. Hey, that's okay. Look, it's just a quick Dangleclack. Talk amongst yourselves for 1 second. Dangleclack, it's fine. Okay. Okay, we should be back. Hey, okay, we're back. We're back. And we're back. Look, it's just whatever. It's just a tiny little Dangleclack. What I would like to do right now... Yeah, let's hear it again. That's right. It's Assignment America time. If you guys have an Assignment America, which I hope you do, I just want to see your favorite banger setups of all time, like your favorite banger, go-to, never let you down, you're most proud of, those setups. The first one tonight is from Eric Toledo. What's that? That's a Hexome with a Rebirth RDA on top, vaping some of that boy blueberry effing custard. Haven't even tried this liquid. Dwayne sent it to me. Haven't even tried it. We might do it for a liquid tasting. Maybe Nick. Maybe next week. I'm not sure. Appreciate you, Eric Toledo. Joshua sent me this very artistic picture of his sunglasses and a blue Aegeus with an unknown tank on top, Joshua, in front of what looks like an East Coast city. Is that East Coast? That looks like a Sylvania. That could be Pennsylvania. That could be upstate New York. Am I upsetting the East Coasters by mentioning that? But thank you, Joshua. I love that you rock the Aegis with a tank in your beautiful town there. I don't 100% know where that is, but it looks like probably somewhere on the East Coast. I feel like it's not a far stretch to say that that's on the East Coast. Matt, what do you have, Matt? Oh, you have this. But Matt also has an email attached to this picture. In fact, this is the second one that I've got tonight of this mod. Centaurus Quest BF, that's a squonker with a Requiem RDA, 316 stainless steel wire, 420 degrees. That's right. Matt's using temp control. Triple 28 gauge core, fuse Clapton with 36 gauge, all stainless steel, 3mm ID, 5 wrap, 0.25 ohms in that squonker. That's not the only Lost Vape squonker because, whoops, that's not it. But this is Robert. Robert's from Canada. This is Assignment Canada. And Robert, you get extra special super GrimmGreen street cred bonus points, banana stickers times 1,000 for having the vlog on in the background of the picture. Alaska? You think that's Alaska, Rhett Falls? Alaska? Hang on. Let's go back to Joshua real quick. Alaska. People are saying it's Baltimore. People are saying, it's Baltimore, Alaska. That looks like the East Coast to me. You really think that's Alaska? I don't think that's Alaska. Robert rocking that Aegis with the Vaperesso Guardian tank, which truly and honestly, Robert, if I'm being real, I've never heard of that tank before, but I'm really glad you enjoy it. It looks like your Aegis has been around the block a few times. It looks well worn in. Vaping some, what is that? Dash vapes, Rad Preppy. Rad Liquid Preppy. Can emphatically say I've never heard of that liquid ever in a million years in my life. I've never heard of it, but I definitely want to try it. Steve has quite the setup here. I'm hoping I have an email from Steve as well. Yeah, here we go. Steve's email says, Yo Nick and the Grimm Army. My main banger would definitely be an Asgard Mini on a 21700 mech, of which I have many of each. Of course, an OG recoil on a clutch is a must. OG Blottos and Troll X RTAs on regulated devices for daily carries to round out the rotation. Threw in a Blotto Max because it's such a banger. The two contacts, though, no matter the device, is Twisted Timmy's coils juiced up with JMW premium liquids. Twisted Timmy and JMW just killing the game right now. Much love and respect. Stay excellent, Steve. Steve, you stay excellent as well. Let's check in real quick with a video from here in Pearson. This is Assignment Canada tonight, as this is the second Canadian in the Assignment America. Pearson, I'm sorry if this is a little bit low volume, but what do you have to say, Pearson?
Hey, what's up? I'm at work right now. I'm refilling a fuel tank. It's so cold, I don't want to hold it here. It's like minus 46 degrees Celsius. I live in northern Canada. And there's actually about 3 or 4 feet of snow. I'm at work right now. That's about 3 or 4 feet of snow. And this is what I carry while I'm at work. It's that limited edition Caliburn Cocoa A2.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Pearson. First of all, Pearson, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing your Caliburn Cocoa A2. I love those things. I recently gave my Caliburn Cocoa A2 to my wife, and she promptly broke it and can't be used anymore. So awesome, Pearson. If you're looking to get rid of that Caliburn, I would gladly buy it from you. I'm just kidding. Also, you look cold. Pearson, you just look cold up there in north. 4 feet of snow on the ground, negative 43 degrees. I'll be honest, there's nothing really that I want to have anything to do with that cold weather. Although, here's what I'll say. I do miss vaping in the cold weather, especially outside. There was something really great about being in really freezing cold weather outside and then just vaping your little cloud and it just kind of hangs there. You know, it just kind of hangs there in the air. Damn. It's wonderful. It's wonderful, wonderful. I got another one here from Terry. Second Centaurus Lost Vape Squonker, which I didn't even know that this was a device, but apparently it's not only a device, but it's popular enough that there's 2 Assignment Americas tonight. I think Terry was in Assignment Canada as well. Lost Vape RDA? Whoops. Lost Vape RDA, that I have no idea what that is. I have never heard of that before. And then finally some Coastal Clouds, Terry Dowler. Appreciate you sending that in, Terry. Vape in good health. Second to lastly, Stefan from Germany has a whole mess of devices here. That's definitely a Caravella on the far left side. Next to that, that's got to be an Empire clone. The K100, K200. Isn't that what they called those? What's in the back there, I have no idea, but it does have a drip shield on it. Or maybe that's an RTA. Next to that, definitely looks like a Nemesis. That's the Nemesis logo on there. So that's a Nemesis with a Patriot RDA? I'm not 100% sure. And then you got a Joytech Evic with a Pro Tank in the back. That has got to be the most throwbacky setup that has ever been a throwbacky setup. An Evic with a Pro Tank. Well, thank you, Stefan from Germany, for sending that. Assignment World, Assignment Planet. Tyler B., you can uncross those fingers, because what do you have to say, Tyler B.?
Hey, Grimm. So, don't mind my appearance. It's fucking 3:30 in the morning, and second shift life is a bitch, but I finally just set this up, and I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Got a Plan B supply code TVL parallel box that I won in a vape raffle, if you will, and a custom paint job. $13. I mean, for this box mod, and then TM24 Pro matte gold, and some big ass Staggertons in here. Yeah. Wow. Got Anarchist White in there. Let's see. Then we've got my mess of a desk. Yep. Got some pulses. I don't even know. Anyways, man. Appreciate everything you do. And yeah. Yo. Oh, and got my vlog shirt on because it's Thursday. Well, no, technically it's Friday, but fucking Thursday to me still, so vape on and keep on doing you. Oh, and also, I wish I could describe how heavy this fucking thing is. Like, it is a solid brass box with two 21-700s in it. I could do curls with this fucking thing and probably feel it tomorrow. I was gonna try to get to 5 minutes, but this would be even more awkward than it is, so see ya.
Fuck, that was so good, Tyler. I was watching this video and I'm like, whoa, this is a long Assignment America. And then he's like, well, I was trying to get to 5 minutes. I like that it was your mission, Tyler B., to make a 5-minute video. So, few highlights. I like at the beginning when he's like, forgive my appearance because it's fucking 3:30 in the morning. Yeah. Also, that's a baller setup, Tyler B. Congratulations on winning that raffle. I didn't know that I've held those mods. You could definitely do curls with them. Second highlight. You could definitely do curls with them. I didn't know that there was like a custom Toot Life TVL paint job on that particular mech. That's just cool, man. That's just cool. And you have it. Anyway, if anybody else out there has an Assignment America, please send them over to me. It can be Assignment World. It doesn't need to be Assignment America. You don't have to be an American. You just need to be a vapor that has a setup that I want to see. And if you're a vapor, then yeah, you already have a setup that I want to see because you're a vapor. Tyler needs some caffeine. That could very well be. All right, you guys. Let's see. What was after Assignment America? That's right. I was going to do some first impressions, if you will, if I may, of an RDA. Let's get into it. I'm looking forward to building this. Directly following this will be the first very random liquid tasting. Let's do some first impressions. I apologize. This bumper's probably going to be loud. Yeah, how loud was it? 1,000? It was the most loud. So the RDA that I have tonight, after we get some, some lo-fi chilled out beats going on here, let's take a break, just pause, just slow down for a second and build this Alexa. And I'm sorry that it's called Alexa, because if you have an Alexa in your house and it's within earshot of the vlog, it's probably going to be beeping like crazy. But this is the Alexa. I thought it said 524 because, I don't know, it looks like a 5 to me. Apparently this is the Alexa S.25 from Vape, the Alexa S.25. And it comes, this does not contain nicotine. Here's what you get on the inside. Oh God, both cameras died. Oh no! Oh no! Well, we might not have a first impressions this week. Damn it. Damn it, man. My camera batteries are dying. Let's see if this comes back for long enough to actually build this. I will say it's difficult to get this out of here. This RDA has been all over Instagram. Yeah. Not surprised. Shit. And we're back. Okay, we're back for a second. Here's the RDA. It's a short little banger, and it's got one little airflow hole right there. One little airflow hole, 810 drip tip. Is that the squonk pin? Nope, that's the solid pin in there. Let's get to building, because I don't know how long this camera is gonna last. And today is it's like Dangleclack Thursday, Wim. I don't even know, Vim. I know it's pronounced kind of with a V sound. Gonna put this on the Vaperesso Target 200. Let's take a look at this deck. Okay, single coil deck. I'm assuming it's gonna go left to right, not two in one side, because this is clearly the positive, that's clearly the negative. So we're gonna go positive to negative. Little notch for your tool right there. I can't quite see where it's going to squonk through, if and when it can squonk, but we're just going to put a single coil build in this. I have some coils that I got last week in the vlog. Crazy Coils. I don't know if anybody from Crazy Coils is in the chat tonight, but Mr. Crazy Coils, thank you for your coils. This is a 3mm Nichrome 80 Alien. And we're just going to put this in here. We're slowly running out of camera time, like camera battery time. So I'm trying to rush. Let's see. We're going to need to add an extra wrap to this coil. That's the first thing that's going to need to happen. People have been telling me that this is a banger. Banger RDA. All right, that's how it's going to go. That's how it's going to go. Top or underneath? Top or underneath? I'm going to go with top. I'm going to go with top. Just because we can. So I'm going to unscrew this guy. You got a pretty big lead hole right there. How far can you take these screws? Oh, pretty good distance. That opens up pretty nicely right there. Let's open this one, get this one opened up. All right. Let's try to pop our single coil in here. This should be quick. I mean, it's just a single coil RDA. Yeah. Yep, on top. Coil up was the right move. Coil up was the right move. You can kind of just place your leads in here. I'm going to put my fingers like holding the leads like this so I can keep it centered while I screw these down. I'm hoping that with screwing these down, it doesn't futz with your coil at all. Nope. Perfect. Holy crap. That did zero futzing. Damn, okay, that was a really, really fast coil install. That's all I did. Coils on top, legs go there, might push it down, maybe just a little bit, but it's centered to where it needs to go. That airflow is gonna come in there at your coil. I'm gonna try to lower it down, I guess, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I do, Tyler B. I do. I do, buddy. Give me top all day long. Here, you get some spares, too. We'll talk about this when we do a full review, but you get some tools, squonk pin spares. Also, it's in a triangle box, which... Innovation! Innovation! Let's cut these leads off. Full Russian hacker mode right here. There's a lead clipped. There's a lead clipped right there. Definitely don't want that doing any sort of like shorting out on the top cap. Boosh. A little bit more centered. I feel like that's pretty fucking perfect. I feel like that's centered. I'm gonna push it down as well. See if we can, how far down we can go. That's about it. That's about it. But this airflow, when you look through this airflow, it's angled up. It's kind of angled up. Does it need some alignment, Sergio? Need some alignment in there? We're gonna go with it. It's angled up. So I feel like it's gonna go straight up at your coil. That's as low as I can get it. Let's just hope. You know, rebellions are built on hope. 0.14, let's turn this down to like 40 watts. I'm sure we can get this glowing, no problem. It does kind of look like it needs to be repositioned, doesn't it? Okay, final answer. That's as low and as centered as I can get it. I think that looks pretty damned good, Sergio. Just need the thumbs up from you. You don't want another explanation video? All right, let's just get this. I'll take my time. We'll get this going good. It's gonna be a little bit more simple than like a Boro. Crazy coils. Damn, bro. Those started glowing evenly, perfectly, right out of the gate. Look at that. Look how beautiful. This right here, Kid Bass, one more time for the slow. Alexa S.24. It's a 24 millimeter single coil banger from AUG Vape. The Alexa. And like I said, if you have an Alexa, then I'm sorry that I just said Alexa so many times. What are you going to do? It's 3 millimeters, so we're going to have to use some cotton bacon. Cotton! Looks good, Vape Vinny. Thank you, Vape Vinny. I appreciate that. Dave Lloyd, 11 out of 10. Now that is just gratuitous. Just gratuitous. Cotton! I'm excited to vape this. I wasn't super excited to vape this until I had some people that I like, admire and respect go, yeah, it's kind of a banger. It's kind of a little flavor banger. I'm like, okay, well now I'm a little bit more on board with it. Get that cut in through there. I guess I'm just gonna cut it with the edge of the deck, right? That makes the most sense. Alexa. And in fact, directly following this is going to be the very random liquid tasting. How are we doing on time? We're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. Very random liquid tasting is going to go on this RDA. That's how we're going to taste it. So we're wicked. I might thumb these in, and I'll try to do my best thumbing impression. Something underneath, usually my scissors. Thumb, press. You see that hot thumbing action? Try to replicate it on this side. Thumb, lift, press. Press with your thumb. If you can get the tips in there, you can just push the rest down. Flawless. Oh my God. I am so good at this, you guys. I am amazing at building. There it is. In the Alexa S.25, 1 crazy coils and some cotton bacon. Mother truckin' cotton bacon. Now, this top cap doesn't appear to have any airflow control in it. That's just one piece. There's nothing adjustable. This doesn't pop out. You have one piece. So I'm assuming that you're going to adjust your airflow like in a thusly manner, side to side probably. There are little tabs for it to sort of lock down on. I'm assuming that's how you're going to adjust your airflow. Open, closed, open, sure. Let's just leave it full open for now. In fact, let's get this off of here. And that's it. The Alexa was really, really easy to build. That was one of the easier, most simple installs I think I may have ever done. The post holes are open on the side, so you can just pop it in there. I wish I could cut that a little bit closer. You definitely do not want any of your leads sort of shorting out on your top cap, which looks like is a possibility with this RDA. So just trim those leads crazy short. Crazy short. Now, you guys, it's time. You know what time it is? The Flav 22 is a great RDA, sick boy. Great RDA. Sexy King Phil. I'm glad I have a Google Home Mini. Alexa. Alexa, play death metal on Spotify. Let's get out of here. Let's pause this music. Let's switch to the 7th Floor Tango because it's time to vote on an e-liquid. So, we're going to end this poll. I'm glad that some of you guys like metal because that's going to be important when we get to the band reviews. I'm going to put up a new poll in the chat right now. Is anybody's Alexa freaking out? No? All right. Is anybody's Alexa playing death metal? That's really what I want to know about. Let's see. Liquid tasting. So the first one is going to be this one. The second one is going to be this one. And then the third one is going to be... If I could spell... How do you spell fruit? F-R-U-I-T, right? And I misspelled watermelon. How do you misspell watermelon? So, straight from Australia, we're going to be tasting it in this Alexa RDA. Straight from Australia, we have Redback Juice Co. These are your three options. There's a mango dragon fruit, a grape blackberry blueberry, or a star fruit watermelon. Please vote now. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Shark face. Yeah. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Shark face. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. It's a celebration. Can't say that. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Shark face. Dun, 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 dun. It's a celebration. Let's get to voting. Go vote. I'm going to need to put some nicotine in this because it is a Australian short fill. That's okay. So please vote. In fact, while you guys are voting, I'm going to go bio break. Vote. Vote, 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 vote. Look, this could be anybody's game right now. Grape, blackberry, blueberry is only ahead by 8%. The mango dragon fruit crowd could really turn this around right now. I'm going to go. Look at that. Only 7% now. This is going to be a nail biter. Nail biter. Zeus X. I'll be right back. Let me bio break. I don't know why it smells like the beach in here. It smells like the beach a little bit. Hope everyone's voted. Please vote. I don't know the results. Let's look right now. Zeus X. Okay, well, it looks like the grape, blackberry, blueberry is going to be the winner, which I truly and honestly did not see coming. I kind of expected a mango crowd here, and I don't know why. I spilled some of my nicotine. That's okay. You know what? You can just wipe it up because it's not going to hurt anybody. The grape, blackberry, blueberry seems to be winning right now. 244 votes. Okay. Well, remember that if you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Shark face. It's a celebration. If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Grape. Right, we're doing the grape, blueberry, blackberry. We got some buried treasure on here. Redback Juice Co. There's a bottle, loose drips, sink ships. I love this art. This aesthetic appeals to me on literally every level. Looks like grape, blackberry, blueberry has pulled out to a pretty astonishing lead, 40%. I've actually never seen the chat so divided on an e-liquid. Usually it's like a runaway, like a landslide winner. Not so much tonight. Not so much tonight. So, as a precautionary measure, oh yeah, grape, blackberry, blueberry is just pulling further and farther and farther ahead. I'm going to get some nicotine in here. Even though the polls, good Lord, how much of this can I waste? It's going to be like 2 milligram by the time I'm done with it. 100 mils? 100 mils is 3 milligrams. I need 2 Nick shots, don't I? Two Nick shots for 100 mils, 1 Nick shot for a 60 mil, right? Shit. here's the problem. I'm running out of Nick shots. All of the Nick shots that I've been using in the stream for like the last 2 years maybe, have all been from Vapor Expo 2019 in the United Kingdom. I got sent home with like 60 Nick shots, and I've slowly been going through them and portioning them out, you know? I think I need 2. Unless someone stops me, I'm going to put a second nicotine shot in here. Unless anybody from the UK stops me. I think it's 2 for 100 mils if you want 3 milligram. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Vim, thank you. Appreciate that. I thought I was right, but that doesn't always mean much. Let's do some shakens. All right, we're just going to call this at 42% grape, blackberry, blueberry is the undisputed heavyweight champion of this liquid tasting. So we're just going to shake like this. I really only did that because I think Dwayne is here and I think Beecher is here, and that's why I did that joke, okay? Let's keep shaking. Excited about this? Let's get going. Shake it up. Redback Juice Co. Blueberry Blackberry. Is anybody else hip to this? Grape, blackberry, root beer. Has anybody ever tried these liquids before? That's what I'd be interested to know. So that means in some of the other 100 mils, I've been vaping like 1.5 milligram, which kind of makes sense as to why I've been vaping through so much of it. I'll be honest, this was not going to be my first choice. I probably would have gone for this straight up dead last because blackberry sometimes gets a little potpourri. On you. Not often, but sometimes. Whoop. Okay, let's see. 0.14, 65 watts. There's some crackle happening. There's some grape, blackberry, blueberry action happening. All right. Now this top cap, like I said, it's just one piece. There's nothing to adjust, no AFC, little 810 drip tip. Yeah, dude, that looks great. Is my camera dead? Yes, okay, that's fine. So I can't show you the up close of this, but boosh, there it is on the Vaporesso Target 200. That's not its final resting spot, but it doesn't actually look too bad on there, and I really like this mod. You know what? This might be its final resting spot. Maybe. So, Alexa, play death metal on Spotify. We got the Alexa RDA along with some Redback Juice Co. Let's just have our first little pump right here. Whoa, what up, Cameron? Welcome, buddy. Here's the thing. Here's what we're going to do. I'm just going to sit with this for a second. I'm going to vape it. Oh, that's right. Barbara calling me out. What, no knuckle test? See, I wish I had done the knuckle test first. Okay, so now here's the thing. I'm going to sit with this for just one hot second. I'll come back. We'll talk about it. Talk amongst yourselves. Listen to the 7th Floor Tank. Damn. Damn! Good shit. Holy crap. Okay. So first things first. Let's talk about this Alexa RDA. This airflow is banging smooth. Crazy banging smooth. Little short guy, little 1 airflow slot, little 810 drip tip, banging smooth airflow. And this crazy coil is giving me a little bit of crackle, and the flavor seems to be very, very pungent. Very pungent flavor. Alexa gets a little bit hot when you chain vape it, okay? I have no reason to be anything other than completely honest. It gets a little bit hot as you're chain vaping it. I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat kind of coming down to my mod. If you over drip, it's real easy to leak out the airflow. Just so you know, the airflow's set real low. It might come up at an angle, but you can over drip and leak out the airflow if you're not careful. But I'm kind of loving everything about this Alexa right now. I love that deck. I love this airflow. Dang. Even just this few minutes I've spent with this Alexa, really hyped. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. My first thought when I took my very first toot off of this Alexa, play death metal on Spotify. Anybody? Alexa says it needs more crackle. Here's the crackle level that you're getting right now. That is some very nice crackle. Very nice crackle, very nice airflow, very nice flavor. Obviously, I need to spend a lot more time with this Alexa before it gets a full review on YouTube, but strong start. Coming out of the gate strong. When I took my very first toot, I thought, oh shit. Like this is gonna be a banger. Like this is I almost certified it in my head before I even reviewed it. I'll get it to a squonk before we review. But that is a really good vape. Really very good vape. Now, if you want to talk about this liquid, dude, I kind of love it. I didn't think I would. Blackberries usually taste bad in an e-liquid. Blueberries I'm good with. Grape I'm really good with. But blackberries is what I thought was going to throw me off. Thankfully, the layers of flavor seem to be thusly. Grape. Like 80% grape and then some blueberries, and thankfully I don't really taste any weird blackberry flavors in it. Here's what I'll say. If you like purple grapes the way that I like purple grapes and purple grape flavor, you might really be into this. It tastes like every good grape flavor I've had. It's not an authentic grape. It is a very, very sweet artificial grape, like Hubba Bubba. You know, is that still a brand? Hubba Bubba bubble gum. You guys remember Hubba Bubba? Kind of tastes like Hubba Bubba grape. Hubba Bubba bubble gum. It's like grape bubble gum, blueberries. It's very deep. It's very low notes, and thankfully there's very little blackberry. Dude, this is kind of a banger, and I know my wife is going to hate it because the grape flavor is so good. She just can't stand grape. I love grape. This tastes like grape. Yeah. It's honestly like, I'm not trying to go too back into the Wayback Machine, but there used to be a liquid that I loved, that I would have vaped until the day I died. It was my favorite e-liquid of all time, and it was called My Yee. And then the My Yee recipe changed, and I couldn't stand it anymore. This reminds me of a little bit of original My Yee. Deep flavors, low notes, what I call low notes. No Dimetap, No Robitussin flavor. It's just candied grape. Like Hubba Bubba bubblegum grape. Like artificial grape. Like a grape soda grape. Blueberry. It's delicious. Like, it's what I wanted in a grape blueberry flavor. And this RDA, honestly, really impressive. I can't get over how smooth that airflow is. Can't get over it. Mick Blizzard says, I'm an older vapor, so custard is king, although blackberries are an nice occasional vape. I kind of feel the same way. I don't know if this is something I would bang on all day long. Yeah, grape Jolly Ranchers, definitely. I would consider that. Definitely. I don't know if I could bang on this all day long because it's a little bit sweet, and my wife would say it'll give her a headache because all berry flavors give her a headache for some reason. But I could bang on this for a while and be really, really satisfied. Damn, Redback Juice Co. Coming out of the gate strong with the blueberry grape blackberry. This is a delicious flavor. If you have the means and you enjoy grape, this is among some of the better grapes that I've ever had, and their branding is sick. My singular only complaint with Redback Juice Co., and I hope you're listening, Redback, your labels are wrong. They feel wrong. It's not like a normal label on a juice bottle. You know how you can touch a label on a juice bottle and it feels like smooth to the touch? All of them feel smooth. This one feels greasy all the time. There's something about this texture that makes it feel like it's caked in e-liquid, and it's not. And I just don't like that feeling. Chasing Clouds, this is for you. Redback Juice Co. out of Australia. Delicious. I mean, this is completely delicious. Again, if you like grape, and I'm not talking about, right, Kid Bass, I'm not talking about like Jam Monster grape. I'm not talking about toast and grape. I'm talking about grape candy with blueberry candy. Hella grape. So much hella grape. Dude, so much hella grape. It is hella grape. And if I can say it one last time, Alexa, this is kind of a banger RDA. I'm going to need to spend more time with it, but my first impressions are that I love it, that it's great. I like the fixed airflow. I guess you can adjust it down a little bit. I would leave it full open. It's got a nice restriction to it. It's got a nice deck. It's got nice flavor. It's kind of just a little flavor banger. I'm going to get it on a squonk before I do a full review. Dude, that's good. This liquid is good. All right, Redback Juice Co. Well, I'm going to pick a Redback for next week as well to throw in the mix of the very random liquid tastings, but strong showing. Strong showing, Redback. Strong. That's damn hell ass good. All right, well, now that we've reached this point in the vlog, I think I'm going to check in on the super chats, and then it's time to open some mother trucking mail. That's it. That's all we have time for. Don't have time for anything else. Eifer, is that where I left off? Yep. Mallory Gates, we need a hell in a cell. Hell in a cell! To contain Not the Real Gerard Butler versus Matt Sinister. Yes, we need a Hell in a Cell. I want to see a Hell in a Cell match between Not the Real Gerard Butler and Matt Sinister, pay-per-view, coming to the Grimm Wrestling Federation, the GWF, in 2022. I agree, Mallory Gates. I would pay money to see that. Fishy Metal! Hope all you cool kids are having a fantastic week and are all doing well. Missing the hangs, and it's only been a week. I know, Fishy. Listen, I'm not going to lie. We all said, hey, we miss Fishy. You know? I'll see you in the hangs tonight, my man. Eifer, I just got back from visiting my best friend in Connecticut. While there, I got a green Caliburn A2. My friend named it Slim Green. Fuck yeah, Slim Green. Fuck yeah, Slim Green. I haven't seen the green Caliburn A2. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently that's a thing, and I love it. Ashes. What do you have to say? Hey there, bud. Long time no see. Glad I could catch the vlog. It's been a while. Yo-yo to my fellow cool kids. Much love and peace. Ashes. Thank you so much for popping by. Big love to you. And, all the cool kids. We're just hanging out wondering where Ashes is. Like, where's Ashes? Where's Ashes? Where's Ashes? I don't know where Ashes is. Vape on Vape Strong says, Tank, Mage, RTA, and state is Kansas. You're in Kansas and you vape the Tank, Mage, RTA. I got that. Vape on Vape Strong, bro. Vape on Vape Strong. Eric Sinister. Could this be Matt Sinister's tag team partner? First stream I've caught. Been subbed for 9 years. Off the Stinkies for 8. My wife passed away from unknown reasons. Man, you got off to such a great start there, and then you just completely broke my heart. I am, Eric, I'm really, really sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry for your loss, bro. Congratulations on being off the Stinkies for 8 years, but man, what a devastating, my heart goes out to you, Eric Sinister. If anything ever happened to my wife, I wouldn't know what to do. I'd be inconsolable. Inconsolable. I'd just turn into a hermit. I'd go Dexter and go live in the forest and just not talk to anybody. I am so sorry to hear that, Eric Sinister. I hope I can help improve your day, maybe even just a little bit. Damn, Matt Sinister. Not Matt Sinister, Eric Sinister. Sorry, Eric. We got a super chat here from the Dark One. Dark 567893. Hey, Grimm, it's Dell from the Discord. Okay, Dell. What up, Dell? Can I get a shout out for my now fiance, Cynthia? She's so supportive of my favorite hobby. Yes, that's one of my favorite things. Hell yeah, we're shouting out Cynthia. Thank you for being such a supporter of Dell and his quit smoking journey. Man, that makes me happy. We got a super chat here from Jacob. When's the next UK vlog, bro? 2 a.m. here, so good night. Okay, good night, Jacob. Here's the thing. Soon. Not next week. I don't know. Maybe the week after that. Let me pick a date and we'll do another UK vlog for sure. Sala, appreciate you. Audrey and I say hi. Thanks for all the work you do. Sala, it's my pleasure, bro. It's my pleasure. Thank you for being here. Rhett Falls says, Alexa, add cucumbers and Vaseline to my shopping list. I hope that worked, Rhett. Hope that worked. Although it needs to be not so obvious, like, oh, cucumbers, I know, you're going to put them up your butt with Vaseline. Make it more random. Be like, Alexa, add a religious candle and a fly swatter to my shopping list. Like, it has to be the most random, and 2 pairs of socks to my shopping list. That's what it needs to be. Doug, that's very gracious of you. Need a Grimm Army Hexome? Sup? You look. A lot of people need Grimm Army Hexomes. I need more Grimm Army Hexomes myself. They're coming out in Indonesia. There is going to be a small run of Grimm Army Hexomes for the United States, but is literally only going to be for my Patreon, and even then, not everybody's going to be able to get one on the first run. It's a work in progress. There's supply chain issues. There's electronical component issues, but it's going to happen. And I'll let your patrons know as soon as possible. Steven, that's very gracious of you. Nick, really missing the donut pounder. Anything similar out there? Any chance you could share the recipe? It was my all-day vape. Unfortunately, Steven, I cannot share the recipe. It's one of the recipes that I attempted to acquire in the dissolving of Namber juice, and my business partner would just not have it. Not having it in any capacity. So I tried a few times to get the recipes for Namber juice, at which point I was just going to release them to the DIY world, that if anybody wanted to vape Namber juice, here's the recipes. Couldn't get them. Business partner would not allow it. So I apologize, Steven. I haven't had anything that comes close to Donut Pounder. Sorry. Really sorry. Alex, that's very gracious of you. Can watch now. Catch you on the replay. I'll catch you on the replay, Alex. Enjoy the gym. Enjoy that hashtag gym time. Matt Sinister knows what that's all about. I see him in the gym all the time. I haven't seen not the real Gerard Butler in the gym. So, just saying stuff off the top of my head. Doesn't make any sense. Let's open some mail finally. Almost didn't make it back in time. In fact, I really do have to go pee. This is going to be a thing. So, talk amongst yourselves. I promise I'll be right back as soon as I can. Woo! It's all that hydrating, man. Too much hydration. That's what happens. Too much hydration. Okay, now, hey, let's open some mail, you guys. How's it going? Let's open some mail. This first box is a Jake Scrapwood box. Are you in the chat, Jake Scrapwood? I'm not even sure if I saw you here tonight, Jake Scrapwood. What's up, the vaping Tom? Just getting into some hot vape mail action. Let's see. I know there's for sure a beer in here. I know there's for sure maybe a mod stand, maybe an Addy stand, something like that. This came from, again, it's the one and only. It's the Jake Scrapwood. Whoa, easy keyboard, easy. Almost ended the stream there. Okay, hey. Hey! Is that it? Okay, that's it. Okay. Hey! There's definitely 2 beers in here. Oh, God! I sliced through a beer again! I sliced through a beer again, Jake. It tasted pretty good. Oh, God damn it. Again! It happened again! It happened again. I didn't even learn my lesson. Well, one of these beers is, oh, I sliced the beer. All right. Well, this one, I'm going to have to go wash my hands. Passion fruit mango cheesecake Berliner. So that sounds good. The one that I will not be drinking here. Let me try to get a little bit out of this hole that I slashed. It's the cinnamon roll pastry stout, Jake. I slashed right through it. Look, it tastes pretty good. I'm not going to lie. Not bad. Not bad, Jake. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to keep that. I'm going to keep this one. Sorry, buddy. Damn it. After all of that. Can you... Okay, hang on. I'll be right back. I need a paper towel. Well, here's the thing. At least it's not sticky. Oh, wait. That's right. It is crazy sticky. Because it's full of chocolate and sugar. My hands are sticky. Sticky hands. Look, sometimes this is what happens when you have a live stream. Okay, we managed to salvage the passion fruit mango cheesecake Berliner, Jake, but the other one, long gone. That was the death of a beer. Here, since I have to go wash my hands anyway. Oh God. That's fine. I'll spill it all over. Let's just have a taste here of the fresh batch cinnamon roll pastry stout. You can see how gross and dirty it is. Damn. I wish I would have saved this beer. I wish I would not have slashed through this beer. Look, it's good, Jake Scrapwood. It's good. It's real good. There's beer. Sticky beer. Sticky beer all over my floor. Okay, so one more time. Just gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna go wash my hands, and I can't touch anything. Can I at least give you guys music? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Promise I'll be right back. It's a bigger mess than you think. Great. It's good. I'm going to have to mop my office now. Thanks a lot, Jake Scrapwood. Coil Turd, I'm not sure. Maybe this is Coil Turd's first vlog. I'm not really sure before, man, there is beer everywhere. It went everywhere. It's all over my microphone. It's all over my vlog notes. It is, it's literally everywhere. It got on everything. And that's okay. Look, we were due. Like, it's been a while since I slashed through a beer. I mean, when was the last time that happened? 2018, maybe? Maybe it's even been long. Oh! Oh! This is for my mod. Holy shit, Jake. So, a while ago, Jake Scrapwood made me this mod. It's a single 21700. Unregulated. There's a button right here, and it's this lightsaber. This is Darth Vader's lightsaber. Let's see, is there still a battery in here? I was just using it. Yeah, all right. Still a battery in there? That's fine. I was just using this, and so one of the the bummers of this device, it's so cool, but it won't stay up on my desk. Like, every time I bump my desk, it just falls over because it's very slightly rounded on the bottom. But I have a mod holder now that happens to be Darth Vader's burnt helmet. That's cool as fuck. And it's a mod holder. It's going to hold the mod in Darth Vader's burnt helmet. Come on, that's cool as fuck. Did you print this, Jake Scrapwood? How? This is so much plastic. Bro, I really appreciate it. I really very much appreciate that. That's some cool shit right there. Darth Vader's burnt melted helmet with the Darth Vader mod on the inside. There's enough room for this on my desk. Damn right there is. Hell yeah, Jake. Hell yeah. That is rad as hell. Even if my office smells like chocolate beer, my desk is still wet, the floor is sticky, that's great. But at least we got a Darth Vader helmet out of it. That's cool. That's honestly like the coolest mod stand maybe ever. That is freaking epic. I wish Jake Scrapwood was here. Where's Jake Scrapwood? Damn it, Jake Scrapwood, where you at? Appreciate you, pimp. This one, oh, this is the, this is Dwayne's bully liquid that he's completely bullying me into vaping tonight. Which one? Oh. Obviously, it's the tobacco. All right. Well, we have a tobacco. We're going to be tasting this prototype tobacco from Omboyosi last act of the vlog. We're going to taste it. And there's beer spatter like everywhere. Everywhere. It's on my lights. It's on my keyboard. It's great. It's great. This is great. I'm glad this happened. Holy shit. I know what these are. I know what this is. This is from Ukraine, you guys. All right. And oh no. Wait, what? Are these from Ukraine? Oleg. These are billet box panels. These are some very cool ass billet box panels. Oh, they're for a mission switch. I have a mission switch. Look at those. That's rad as hell. These came from Alexander, but it's in Ukraine, so I think this is Oleg. I think this is Oleg, maker of the drip tips that I love so much. I think this is his. That's wood clear resin. Dude, that's rad as hell. I don't have, I have a mission switch. Or is this for the... Yeah, this is for the billet box. This has to be for billet box, right? I'm assuming it's for billet box. Let's find out. Yeah, mission switch. Okay, it's billet box sized. So it's like, okay, this has to be for billet box. Yep. Okay, I can put one panel on, and that looks rad as hell. Okay, that's rad as hell. I don't have a mission switch installed on this particular billet box, although I'm going to install one on my Silver Fox. On my punk rock Silver Fox. Sorry, Bluegrass. Oh, I have missing magnets. Oh, good. Oh, good. Anyway, all right, sick. All right, well, Alexander, a.k.a. Oleg, I'm pretty sure this came from you. So radical. He says, Alexander in Ukraine. I think it's Oleg. I think it's Oleg, and those are dope billet box panels. Those are super dope billet box panels. Some would even say hella dope. I would say hella dope. All right. Oh, good. Okay. We got a disposable here. I'm generally not, don't like reviewing disposables, but that's okay. 400 puffs of Lush Ice Cube Boom. These are called Cube Boom. The ALA 12 mils, 4,000 puffs. Okay, it says 12 mil, 850 mAh, 4,000 puffs, mesh coil, USB Type-C. But I don't know if that's 12 milligram? Why is the nicotine content not on here at all? Okay, holy shit, disposable. It's the world's biggest disposable. All right. Cube Boom energy drink flavor. This is a gigantic disposable. Really tight airflow. It tastes like Red Bull. I obviously cannot vape that high of a nicotine, and it upsets me that there's no nicotine level on here. None. 40, 25, 30, 60, doesn't say. I really feel like you should have put the nicotine level on here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Energy drink. Look how tiny. Energy drink 50 milligram. On the front, it just says 12 mils. It doesn't say 50 milligram. All right. Listen, I don't really want to vape this right now, so maybe those will end up on YouTube at some point. Maybe not. Cube Boom. Cube Boom. Really tight airflow, though. That's what I'll say. Real tight airflow. Alrighty. No idea, but let's go. Hopefully it's not beer, so I don't slash into it again. I can't believe I did that twice, man. Hive! Alright, Hive. Here's the thing. They're 50 milligram disposables, but these Hive disposables are honestly pretty good. There have been 2 Hives that I've been going to every once in a while, but I really want to taste this cookies and cream. Cookies and cream, 50 milligram. Oh, open the bottom for airflow. Hey, that's not half bad. It kind of tastes like burnt popcorn and tobacco, though. Burnt popcorn and tobacco. Who knew that cookies and cream would taste like burnt popcorn and tobacco? Man, that's just a lot of nicotine. All right, Hive disposables. So there's one Hive disposable, watermelon lemonade, 50 milligram, that I have been going to pretty frequently. I think I'm going to include this in the monthly Pods Ranked video. I'm going to have like a little disposable section because this, top notch. That's delightful. Delightful. No idea. Just says shipping department, as it sometimes does. These look like liquids. I'm going to be very careful with my knife moving forward. Yeah, here's the thing, Swamp Thing. I don't generally vape 50 milligram, 50 milligram that often. But when I do, I really enjoy it. Oh, deep cuts. Oh, deep cuts. Yes. Guava jelly. 3 milligram and 12 milligram fucking guava jelly from Deep Cuts. I am so happy right now. 24 milligram. All right, I got some freebase. 34 milligram. What are you doing to me, Eric? 24 milligram. Okay. I used to vape 24 hard, but he sent me the Psycho Cruller, you know, the PB Party, the Blueberry Hill, and the Guava. Damn. Guava jelly. Should we just do a quick knuckle test? Let's just do a real quick knuckle test right now. You know, we're not going to taste this. Guava. Guava. What up, Steel Valley Vapors? What's up, Will? Just chilling, bro. Eric, thank you. That is like guava explosion in my mouth, and I can't wait to vape those. I cannot wait. Yeah, see, this... Does anybody remember this company, Mod Fuel? This used to be a company from way back in the day, like 2015 was Mod Fuel. I vaped Mod Fuel liquids, and I don't know if this is like the same company or not. You can see beer. You want to see beer splattered on it? That's right there. Some hot beer action. 24 milligram non-salt. Non-salt there, Tyler B. Non-salt. Oh, it's more hives. How did I get more hives? How did I get hives in like 4 different packages? All right, well, you know what we need to do is open one of them because it's purple grape, and I'm not going to not vape a purple grape flavor. Come on, hive. How many hive disposables can I get going at the same time? It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's got a little bit of like icy to it. Hive chubby. Grape. I like that. I could see using that. I could see using that. Mod Fuel. Hive. Okay. Maybe it's the same company now. Maybe it's a different company now. American flavorings. 5% synthetic nicotine. Disposable. Melon Punch, Raz, and Purple. All right. Synthetic nicotine, eh? Synthetic Nick, you say, huh? Yeah, I've been on 12 milligram, Rifleman. I've been on 12 milligram freebase, except I hate using that word freebase. But I've been on 12 milligram freebase for years. Same, years. Now this is what I'm really excited about. Every once in a while, look, it's whatever. You just need to buy yourself a gift, you know? And the gift that I choose to buy myself is Dixxon's. And today, oh my God. And today we have a brand new fucking Dixxon. Bought this for myself because that's just the way that I am. I saw it. I couldn't not buy it because, hang on, how do I open this? How do I open this? I don't honestly love the way this Dixxon looks, but I had to purchase it because Gwar! This is a fucking Gwar Dixxon, and I had to buy it. I want to give a shout out to literally everybody on Facebook, everybody on Instagram for tagging me and sending this to me. Everyone said, Nick, you have to get the Gwar Dixxon. You have to get the Gwar Dixxon. You have to get the Gwar Dixxon. So, dude, I got a mother trucking Gwar Dixxon, and it's got, that's right, snaps. It is the good snappy Dixxon. You got a timestamp? I'm going to put this Dixxon on here. Let's get this on here. I'm a huge Gwar fan. Oh, fucking A. It says Gwar in the tag. Look how cool that is. Gwar, Scumdogs of the Universe, Dixxon Flannel Company. I couldn't not buy this. I had to buy this. I had to purchase this Dixxon. Oh, yes. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Oh, yeah. What up, Gwar Dixxon? That's not a bad-looking Dixxon, man. I like red, you know? I like that this kind of represents the Scumdogs of the Universe cover. It's like brown and black and red. And then you got a gigantic... This is a sticker that I'm going to put literally nowhere. This is just a display item. Just a display item. Gwar, Scumdogs of the Universe. And there's a little Gwar, like, boop. Just says Gwar right there. So, I had to do it. I had no choice. I'm a bit of an insane Gwar fan. Pre-odorous Urungus. Odorous Urungus and back. Ever since Dave Brocky Odorous died, no thanks. No thanks. I'll pass. I'll pass on Gwar. But if Odorous is there, okay, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Where am I going to put this? Let's put it in front of Dr. Dre just for a second. We'll put Gwar right there. We'll just cover up the bottom of Dr. Dre. That's okay. I don't think he'll mind. That's it. That's it for mail. Damn. Here's the thing. I'm most excited, I guess, about this guava liquid. The disposables are fine, and the billet box panels are baller. I just need to install that mission switch on Bluegrass, and then we'll have some sick billet box panels from, I believe, to be Oleg. I believe that was from Oleg. I can't say 100%, but I believe that was from Oleg. So, where are we? Is it time to do a band review? Where are we at? Oh, yeah, shit. All right, let's do Super Chats, band review, final liquid tasting. I'm not sure where anything got left off. Oh, look. There's a beer on my mouse. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? I think we left off here with, oh, that's right. Here's the thing. It's time to sing Happy Birthday. It's time to sing Happy Birthday. I did not sing Happy Birthday yet, and it's definitely time to sing Happy Birthday because we've got a few birthdays. Todd Black. It's your birthday, isn't it? Or it's going to be your birthday soon, isn't it? Also, Baker Ma'am's wife, that's right, Megan, it's your birthday very soon. Maybe it's very soon. Maybe it's today. I'm not sure. I could be 100% wrong. I could be 1,000% wrong. But here, let's hang on. Let's sing Happy Birthday after we get through the rest of those super chats. I appreciate you, Dell. Jacob, that's right. Sala, that's right. Rhett Falls, that's right. Doug, that's right. Steven, that's right. Donut Pounder. Alex says, can watch now, catch on the replay. That's right. Gym time. He's going to the gym. Club Sinister. What do you have to say? Just when I was about to yell, who the F is Eric Sinister? I'm sorry for your loss. I'm going to powerbomb Nick instead if he says Alexa one more time. You made me. You made me say Alexa. I didn't want to say Alexa, but you put it in your super chat, Matt Sinister, so you kind of made me say Alexa. You kind of made me there, buddy. Queen Honey Bunny, that's very gracious of you. You didn't say anything. You never have to. You gave me some hearts, and I appreciate them. Frank Neal, hey, Grimm, enjoying the vlog as usual. Vaping on my red Hexome with my RDA for vaping and my new cloud cap that I got today. Keep up the good work. Fuck yeah, Frank Neal with the cloud cap. Red Hexome. Oh, is it as cool as my Indonesia red and white Hexome? Probably. It's probably just as cool, honestly. Appreciate you, Frank. Part-time, Alexander is the BB door maker. I ordered them for you. They're supposed to be glow-in-the-dark. What the hell? No, the magnets didn't fall out of this. Part-time says also if the magnets fell out, that's unusual. No, wait, Part-time, you bought me these? They're supposed to glow in the dark? Hang on. Where's my nearest light? I don't know if I'm going to get these to glow in the dark. Okay, I may not be able to get these to glow in the dark, buddy, but they are super sick, Part-time. Super sick. No magnets fell out. Magnets fell out of the straight up Supply Co. panels, not these panels. Part-time, thank you. That is very, very fucking cool of you. Eifer. Cookies and cream, cookies and cream. I'm a little lad who loves cookies and cream. Do you remember those commercials? I cannot believe that you remember those commercials. I thought I imagined those commercials. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. I'm hip to you, Eifer. Glenn Ness, that's very gracious of you. I received my DHD drip tips today. Still the best. Shout out to Jess. Yeah. Hell yeah. Shout out to Jess Marie, DHD, Double Helix Designs, LLC, DHDaccessories.com/shop. Fuck yeah, DHD. I rock DHD caps all the time. Someday she's going to tattoo me. Yeah, it's going to happen. One more part-time. Magic Box Doors on Etsy. Oh, okay. There you go. Magic Box Doors on Etsy. I bet I could just Google Magic Box Doors and it brings me right to his Etsy store. Holy crap, a lot of these panels. Okay, those are cool. 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 I'm going to post a link in the chat to this glorious Magic Box Doors. Damn, that looks great. These look like banging doors. Anybody need some doors? There you go. DHD. DHD. Yeah, I think we got some DHD fans in the house. Glenn Ness. Appreciate you, part-time vapor. And then Barbara says 300 likes. Get social media a vintage pic of me. Oh, okay. So my cousin Barbara is saying that if we can get up to 300 likes on this video, that she will release a vintage young picture of me on social media. Okay. I don't know that anybody really wants to see that, Barbara, but there could be a market for that. I honestly, I would just like to see this get to 300 likes. I don't think I've ever had a 300 liked video, but what we need to do right now. Oh God, I got beer up here. I got beer everywhere. That is insane. It's happy birthday time. There's some people out there that have some birthdays, and I think if it's your birthday, you should get sung happy birthday to. 100%. So just off the top of my head, it's Todd Black, and it's Baker Ma'am's wife, Megan's birthday. Let's all sing. Everybody, sewer rug. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Todd Black. Also Megan. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. That was the black metal version of Skip Around the Room. Happy birthday, you guys. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you skipped around the room. Mother trucking happy birthday. Yeah, we're only up to 285 likes. That's kind of unbelievable. 300 likes and you get an old picture of GrimmGreen. Nobody cares to see that. So, second to last act of business, I would like to, let's just chill for a second. Listen to some tunes. Let's just dial it back a little bit. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. Aaron knows the score. Aaron knows what's going on. Now, let's real quickly review a band. It's time to review a band. This is a service that I offer, and we're going to be reviewing a metal band tonight. A metal band that goes by the name of, let's see here. Oh, that was uneventful. A metal band that goes by the name of Maggot Casket. That's right. Maggot Casket. We're going to be listening to Maggot Casket tonight, which is a great band name. I'm going to give a shout out to Sean. Sean hit me up. He is in this band. He sent me this on Bandcamp. I wasn't able to download it, so we're just going to use the Bandcamp, Maggot Casket Bandcamp. He says, our Bandcamp site is here. You might also like the demo EP we did under the handle Slag. It's basically crusty, thrashy basement black metal with some Kentucky pride, which is where we all hail from. Oh, Kentucky. I'm also involved in a band project called Highgate. We have a few albums out as well. It's black and doom for the most part with a heavy Sabbath influence. Sludgy as all fuck, right up your alley, I think. Again, Nix, thanks for being the flag bearer drummer boy that you are on the front line leading us forward. It's a job I couldn't do, and I'm grateful we have people like you willing to devote the time to setting the record straight on vaping. It saved my life. It saved millions of lives and will continue to do so. So fuck yeah, man. Keep up the good fight. Sean, it's what I do. It's what I've been put on earth to do, Sean. It's what I've been put on earth to do. Oh, yeah, you could see the whole thing. Yeah, Sean's email. So now let's pick a song. I know I almost said shit out. Maggot Casket is a great name for a band. Unbelievable name for a band. The problem is we're going to have to pick a song, and they're all pretty long songs. So I was kind of looking at this one, Bastard Son of a Bastard Son, or Mortuary Mistress. I think we're going to go for the Mortuary Mistress. Did you, Eve? I'm sorry. Alexa, play death metal on Spotify. I'm sorry. I will stop doing that. I will probably stop doing that soon. I want to listen to Mortuary Mistress, okay? So, sit back, kick back. Let's listen to some Maggot Casket. At least one of the members is a vapor and actually gives a shit about the future of vaping. So shout out to Maggot Casket. Let's check out Mortuary Mistress. Ready? Here we go. Whoa! What up, mortuary mistress? Hang on, bastard son of a bastard son. Mortuary mistress from Maggot Casket. Look, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't super into that. It's got a real crusty, old school death metal. Who in the chat said Napalm Death? Yes. That. I love the vocals. Whoever, I don't know if you do the vocals, Sean, but whoever does your vocals for this band, good. Really good vocals. High, low vocals, high vocals, low vocals. I love this recording. I love that it sounds like it was just recorded live. And I know that it's deliberate, but sometimes when it sounds like you're supposed to, like you're going to pick it back up again, you're like, nope, lower gear. And you like slow it down even more. And it's like, oh, fuck. Just explosion metal. I really like this. I really like Maggot Casket. It's crusty. It's deathy. I would categorize this as like death rock. You know, like back in the day, like old Entombed, old Napalm Death. Just crusty, sludgy shit. And it's great. Really great. I can't get over those vocals. I really like that vocalist, and it doesn't sound like he's using any like software or effects on his vocals. It just sounds like real guttural and very genuine. Yeah, we got to get that guy some throat coat, some lemon tea. But that was Maggot Casket. I'll post a link down in the description to Maggot Casket. At least one of the members is a vapor, so fuck yeah, Maggot Casket. Mortuary Mistress. Want to hear it again? It gets off to such a strong start. I like that weird, like, melodic riff you did in the middle. I really like his vocals. Exactly. It's time to paint your nails black and cut some thumb holes in your hoodies, friends, because crust metal is back. It's pretty crusty. It's pretty deathy. I really like it. I'm not a huge, like, I don't know. I made my musical preferences pretty plainly obvious here on this stream, but as far as the genre of deathcore goes, I'm not a big fan. Just not a big fan. I like hardcore independently, and I like death metal independently, but I don't like them mashed up for some reason. I don't like death metal with breakdowns in it. I like old school death metal breakdowns. Like if you listen to old, like Suffocated, they have some classically old school, not Suffocated, Suffocation, Morbid Angel. They have some classic like death metal-y breakdowns that aren't dance breakdowns. So I'm not a big deathcore fan. It's whatever. I like metal. I like hardcore. I like this crusty death rock that Maggot Casket is putting out. And yeah, there you go. I'll put a link down in the description to Maggot Casket if you wanted to check them out. If you know of a band who wanted to be featured on this, or you're in a band that wants to be featured on this, reviewing bands is a service that I offer now. So send them on over to me, nick@grimmgreen.com. Just mark your subject. It's my band. This band. My band review. And you can check out some hot Maggot Casket action in the description. So thank you, Sean. Thank you, Maggot Casket, for putting yourselves out there. You know, just here's our music. Everybody listen to it. That's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing. You get, you get a little bit weird with it. So I guess we're winding down now. Here we are at the top of the hour. Dude, okay, you want to talk about Pestilence? I used to love Pestilence. I still love Obituary. I got to see Obituary with Cannibal Corpse in San Diego at the House of Blues. Incredible show. And everybody from Obituary has beautiful long hair, and they're just swinging it in circles. And I'm like, yay, play Chopped in Half. And then they played it, and I was like, yes, Obituary. Oh, no, not all Cryptopsy, Daniel. Look, if you want to talk about Cryptopsy, we can talk about the good Cryptopsy albums, like Worship Your Demons. That is a really good Cryptopsy album. Some of the other Cryptopsy albums don't love so much. Ray, you want to talk about Celtic Frost? Now, let me ask you this. Do you say Celtic Frost or do you say Celtic Frost? Because I say Celtic Frost. Monotheist is my favorite Celtic Frost album, followed by Temegatherion. But Monotheist is my favorite Celtic Frost album. They did have a Celtic Frosty sort of vibe to them, didn't they? Listen to Cryptopsy, Worship Your Demons, and that is honestly some of the best death metal ever recorded. Just ever recorded. Ever recorded. Now then, now that we're getting towards the end of the stream, it's time to do liquid tasting number 2, just for Dwayne. Hope you're here, Dwayne. I appreciate you, Sean. You're very welcome. If Homeboy OC is here, it's time. I realized I did not play that bumper before the first very random liquid tasting. So here we are with the second liquid tasting. Unfortunately, you don't get to vape or you don't get to vote right now. You don't get to vote. You just don't get to vote. Suck it. That's the new song. What we have is I'm going to go ahead and say it's a tobacco. I'm not going to show you the label, but Dwayne sold this to me as a tobacco. He's like, no, bro, this is a tobacco. I have a feeling you're going to be real into it. Much more into it than those other stuff, you know? Much more into it. Okay. That's fine. So let me do a knuckle test. Let's follow the official GrimmGreen protocol here. There could be something here, Dwayne. There could be something here. I'm going to be tasting this tonight out of a world-renowned flavor banger. This is the Doge V4. Just kidding. It's not really a world-renowned flavor banger. It's just the Doge V4, but it was built, so that's what we're using. 0.13. Going to set this at about 90 watts. Doge V4. We got Dwayne's RY4 tobacco here. Tobacco? If you don't vote today, then you don't get to vote. Suck it. Okay, Homeboy OC. So all complaints can be filed directly at Homeboy OC about this very random liquid tasting. Let's give it a shot. He assures me that I'll be into this liquid. Okay, Dwayne. Okay, Yak. If you can even call yourself Yak anymore, because you don't live that Yak life, that's for sure. I see you there sitting on the couch in your fucking boxers eating pizza rolls. Here we go. Okay. Look, that's not bad at all. I would be lying, okay? We tried making this flavor at Nick's house, and it wasn't good. Lots of rewicks. That's true. We did try making this liquid quite a bit. This was if I remember correctly, this was a Casey Pickle project. I believe she wanted to do this flavor, but I'm not 100% sure. Here's the thing. I am going to need to sit with this. I wasn't planning on doing that, but you should sit with me. Just sit for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, Dwayne. Okay, Dwayne. Here's the moment of truth. Here's what you were waiting for. Can I say the whole name of the flavor? Should I say the whole name of the flavor? It's a I'm going to say it's a tobacco RY4 pistachio. I'm just going to throw that out there. It doesn't sound very appealing probably to a bunch of people, but it's a tobacco RY4 pistachio and yuck. Yuck. Can I tell you this? It's just you and me now here, okay? It's just you and me, yuck. Nobody else is listening. Just me and you. Killed it, okay? You nailed it. How did you nail this? How did you nail that pistachio so well? I mean, I need to see how this steeps up, but it's like tobacco, it's a little bit cedary, it's a little bit caramely, and it's a lot of bit pistachio. Like green pistachio pudding, bro. How did you do this? How is it that you can create this and then do so many like terrible liquids? I'm just kidding, Dwayne. Okay, for the record, Dwayne makes good e-liquids, right? They taste good. Everybody tell Dwayne that his liquids taste good. Tobacco RY4 pistachio, I think you nailed it, bro. Yeah. It's just enough pistachio. How did you do this? It's probably a safe bet, Rhett Falls, that he maybe used some sort of pistachio pudding. Lots of Grimm's Greens. Lots of Grimm's Greens. Grimm's Greens just gave you the inspiration to do a bangin' pistachio, bangin' pistachio RY4. It's RY4. It's sweet, caramely pistachio. I don't know how he did it. Dwayne is an awesome mixer. I will agree with that. This is fire. Like, this is really good. If we don't sell this liquid, I'm going to be very upset. It's delightful, Dwayne. Delightful. Yeah, we need to sell this. We need to sell this liquid. I'm going to wait and see how it steeps up. But damn it. For the most part, I mean, this is really good. This is really good. Melon Punch is your ADV. That's another Yak recipe. Really good, Dwayne. Dwayne. Again, it's just me and you now here, okay? Just talking to you directly, Yak. Bro, this is really good. You kind of killed it. The pistachio is shockingly good. I'm being honest. I didn't have high hopes for this. I didn't have any high hopes for this. Yeah, Dwayne, and here's the thing, Retsbeard. You can say that Dwayne uses a pistachio, but chances are he did not use a pistachio. Yeah, I will. I'll let her taste this for sure. You killed it. You did a great job, Yakstachio. Can we call this Yakstachio? Yakstachio! Really very good. Damn, really very damn hell ass good. That's what I'm putting it in. That's the category it's going in, Yak. Damn hell ass good. I agree. I agree with this statement very, very much. Just ask my wife. Yakstachio is lit. It is really lit. It is really good. This is the first and only good pistachio flavor I think I may have ever had. Pistachio just reminds me of that movie Corky Romano. You remember that movie Corky Romano? Corky Romano was a movie with that weird guy from SNL, Chris Kattan, and he played the son of a mafia boss, and he was, comedically really bad at it. Well, he had a brother in the mafia who was illiterate, couldn't read, and so he was standing at an ice cream truck, and it said strawberry chocolate vanilla on the side of the ice cream truck, and he goes, Hey, let me get a bowl of the pistachio, please. Thank you. I can't not think of Corky Romano when I think of pistachio. Can I get a bowl of the pistachio, please, Dad? Thank you. We can add this to baked. Yakstachio into baked. That's damn good. I mean, that's damn hell ass good. I'm going to keep vaping it. I kind of wish I hadn't put this in the Doge before. That's all right. I can put it into something else. Let's start winding this down. Let's start wrapping this up with some super chats. You guys, what do you think about that? Oh, I played the whole bumper. That was weird. That's right. Magic Box Doors, vintage picture of Nick. Sean from the band Maggot Casket says, 1,000 thanks, brother. Very much appreciated. Sean, thank you for the rockin' ass metal. Thank you for the crusty ash thrashy metal. It's very much appreciated. I liked it a lot. Do you sell merch? Can I get a Maggot Casket t-shirt, please? I will rock that shit. Joe, that's very gracious of you. He says, yo, I missed a whole lot this live, but I finally managed to catch some of it again at work. I'll catch up on the replay. Joe, I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed what you saw live. That's all I can say, Joe. Lastly, one last super chat here from Eifer. That's right. It's Yakstachio RY4. Yakstachio RY4, and it is really good. How did you do this? I vape. I vape all the time. I vape. It's no big deal. All right. Coming off for a second time. This Gwar Dixxon is just way too hot. And that's just in time to wrap up this vlog live stream. I'm going to be putting this shirt back on in probably 15 minutes or so. But for now, you can go on the floor next to my other Dixxon. So, we're here at the end of the vlog, you guys. We made it, damn it. We made it. We're doing Zoom hangs tonight, of course, for the Patreon. Of course, Zoom hangs tonight. There was one more super chat, two more super chats. Roger Dunn 123 says, absolute banger of a stream. Stay active and live your life, my guy. Stay hydrated. Roger Dunn, wise words. I appreciate that. Appreciate that very much. I love that you guys love the vlog because I love the vlog. And I've said that so many times, but the idea that we get to come here every Thursday, hang out, you know, you bring light into my life. I hope I can bring light into your life. I hope we can hang out for a few hours and just goof off, have fun, talk shop, talk vaping, talk news, review a band, open a Dixxon. You know, it's really Viva Variety over here, Roger. I appreciate you very much. Sewer Rug, yo peoples, great vlog as always. GrimmGreen, that RDA looks a hella cool. What was it named again? Oh, did you really want to know? It's called the Alexa, play death metal on Spotify. Oh, it's called the Alexa, play Cryptopsy on Spotify. Let's see if that works for anybody. Someone get some Cryptopsy coming out of their Alexa, out of their Echo Dot. Here we are. We're at the end, you guys. Let me take one real quick look around the room and make sure I didn't forget anything. Yeah, I wish you could see this mess. I wish you could see the mess that happens during the vlog. Oh, you can kind of see some boxes back there. I wish you could see the mess that happens during this vlog because I get to spend the next half hour cleaning up. I look forward to the vlog every week, and if you guys look forward to the vlog every week, then this is just going to work out just fine. Just fine. So, in closing, here's what I'm going to say. We got a new FDA commissioner. Go introduce yourself in the most polite way possible. Maybe share a few science links with him, you know? Share the New England Journal of Medicine randomized controlled trial that showed that vaping is almost twice as effective as any NRT currently on the market. I'm sure you could share that with him. I'm sure you could share CDC National Youth Tobacco Survey data with him, although I'm sure he'll see that at some point. Tweet at Robert Califf, vape proudly, defend vaping, and just be excellent to each other all the time. Good luck cashing in on that dick punch, sick boy. Good luck. You want to come to LA and say that to my face? Don't forget about the cancer moonshot. Don't forget to send a tweet to Robert Califf. And after all of that, don't forget to be awesome and be excellent to each other. And, big love. I love you guys like crazy. This is officially the end of the vlog. And, I'll see you next week. Vlog next week for sure. TBN next week on Tuesday. It's very special guest, Colin Mendelsohn from Australia is joining Danielle and I. We're going to talk about how things are going in Australia with that prescription model and the odds through Dr. Robert Calif, our new head of FDA, of that prescription model possibly coming to the United States. Yeah, real talk, possibly coming to the United States. So I love you. Be excellent. Vape on, vape strong, all the good things. And I will see you guys next week. This outro might be a little bit loud, so I apologize right now. Bye.